And the subject of submission came up in the interview, and they were talking about it and they were going back and forth on it. Maybe it was just me, but Erika seemed very triggered by that word, and I felt like she was dancing around the subject in ways to justify the idea of submitting to her husband. And she was selling it, but I was feeling like she felt like a need to justify it. And the fact that she kept clarifying it with it, well, it doesn't mean that, the husband is better or worse than the wife, and it doesn't mean that anything, it just means that he takes the lead, and it just means this and that. And it's like, well, if you have a leader and follower situation, then you do kind of have someone above the other. I don't think that Erika was as on board with the concept of submission to her husband as she was saying, or as they were pretending that she was. I felt pushback. Now, if she was raised by a single mother who taught her to be an independent woman, natural for her to have some pushback to it. Like, I'm not judging that. I just think we need to be very careful of assuming that somebody is just like, oh, submission is just a given and it should be easy and women should just do it. Even women who are choosing to have a marriage like that can still sometimes have reservations around it and can still have conflicted feelings, may not be in it 100%. They might not be totally ready to do that. There might be moments when submission doesn't feel like the right thing. We need to honor that. And that's all I'm saying. This is not about a judgment of a yes or no. And I do like the fact that in the interview, they made it very clear that the man needs to be worthy of submission, because I think that is huge. Like, that is like the biggest aspect of this. Do not just submit to any man. I'm not a big fan of the concept of submission in general, but I will say that just blind submission to anybody or anything is not smart.